This video is going to go into a deeper analysis of how to put in contracts and options. We are bringing into this table the usage of corn each month. And this number comes from the monthly margins page of 7.2 bushels per hog times 1,000 hogs. So when you put in a contract to cover your usage, you can do each individual month if you wish. For example, here we have a January usage contract of 7,200 bushels, and we've designated to get consumed in January. In February, we went with a much larger contract where it spanned over a number of months. Each individual month will consume the 7,200 required bushels. But then in May, we only have 3,400 bushels left. And the next contract picks up the remainder of the May usage and keeps on going. The purpose is to have the contracts match to your own buying habits. We can also work with options. Here we have that another 25,000 bushel contract, but this contract included an option. It was a put that was purchased for 20 cents a bushel with an administration cost of $250 or 1 cent. And it was exercised at a value of 43 cents. The value of that option brought back $5,500, which is subtracted from your cost of corn, for a savings of 22 cents. Closed contracts are green. Open contracts are orange, and with an explanation that this one has an open basis. So this contract may have originally been priced under a December corn, but was finally priced at $3.34, but we're still waiting to close the basis. And it'll stay open until you either put in a 0 or a number. Here is another contract, a future that's open, and an option that's open. So here we have a 4,400 bushel contract, and in this time it's the opposite, is where we've taken out a basis of 2 cents, but it's priced out against the December corn, the last day's closing price for pricing out this contract. Every day this number will change. But we also have here is a call, a strike price of $3 on the May future. This option is in the money and returning a calculated value of 70 cents, less the 50 cents it cost to buy, so there's a $5,000 net gain. While this option is open or unexercised, it will only calculate how much of this contract is in the money. If the strike price was not in the money, at $3.80, it is simply giving you a nil value. If you were to try selling this option, maybe it would have a value. Likewise, if you were slightly in the money, at $3.60, it's going to give you a 10-cent option. But the true value of that option is not being shown, only how much is in the money. If you would like to enter in a value that represents the true value of the option, just close the option, and you can manually enter any price you wish. The limitation of this is that you'll have to go in and change the value of the option manually yourself every time you want to know what it's worth. I'm going to hit cancel, which is going to undo the changes and leave this option open. The contracts work the same for all commodities. Grain equivalence is slightly different. The grain equivalents are using a percentage of the corn future or soy future, but when you price them out, you may do a cash trade that is not unrelated to those futures. When you price out your grain equivalents, you may just want to put in your cash price with the 0 basis.